This is a video I'm uploading on Logitech webcam, in which the last one is still uploading from yesterday. It's not working. It's not working for me. The reason it's not working for me is because I'm doing nothing about it. I'm sitting here on my sweet F-ass and doing absolutely nothing about it. I just want to let you know. And I don't do it. Oh my God, HD webcam 310 to Arizona, number 31, 3, 1, and 6 is 310 is a 0, becomes automatically 6. You say 6, 1, and 3, and that is the AC power connected to the DC man 4 and 3. It's a DC man, and one of the reasons it's a DC man, okay, is because the first number is coming out of 8. The first numbers of creation in the creation world is 3, and then it's 4. Okay, you call it a DC man because this area over here in low shoe, which is a coordinate number from a different system, is noted as number 4 in our system, in which ABCD equals 10. We go 2 in the low shoe 3 corner, and we go 3 in the low shoe 4 corner. 3 and 2 regulates with 4 and 3. 5 and 7, the electronic company. And what we do with Mars is we go 4 and 7, which becomes the man's cap 4, because we need 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, before anything begins. Talk about 4 corners, you're talking about the cube. You want to talk about 3 corners and 1 corner, you talk about the triangle. Okay? You see what I designed here? This is like the fleur-de-lis. This is the letter ID. Okay, this is the letter E that comes out in J. There's 2 sides. There's the lower side, which is the concerns. And then here's the 2 sides, which 2 actually see one vision, because it's in the 2 minds of thought. Us, you, and us angels. You and me, the Aussies. What does it mean? Kangaroo in one bucket? I'm not sure. USI figure ace angels, the Aussies, the Aussies. 6, 1, 1, 1. Is that what it is? SA and I is 1, 1, and 1. And 20 and U is basically, you can say it is 21, but it's also 6. So it can also be 3, 1, 1, 1. J is the letter, creates the E, but the JE in a small j becomes the I in expression because it gets the dot on top. The I world of the I angel of the 2 eyes that see one vision. The ID of the Jeudi, which is the Thursday. Between the Tuesday is the Wednesday is the Thursday, where the 2 of them hold the letter U for the U family. 2, 1, 1, 8. 2 and 8, which is the time heaven. Time heaven within one's mind is time heaven. This is the 5th day of the week, but it's also the 4th weekday. 4 and 5, which is the sun that has got lit up by the Jedi. You see this over here? See, this looks like a piano note. Somehow the vibration lives within this strand. I'm not sure how it works, but there has to be something vibrating within us to give us the vibration in order to get the read. Have you ever thought of the heart? What I want to show you is, what I'm going to show you right now, I may not be able to explain, but I can see the vision within. 666 is FOX in letters. It's also 24, 15, and 6. This will equal to 39. Let's not count the first world, because the first world is only numbers. In the first 9 or 10 or 11 numbers, it tells you different area, position, design, okay, names of numbers, okay? Don't count anything, okay, in the first 6. Don't count anything. You can't count anything because it's all, everything is a preparation of 5, 6, okay, and 6 of 9. For the reason that if I take a corner, okay, I can only connect to 4 other corners, okay, in a square. In an area square, let's say, that'll suit it up. So when you take a look over here, O is 7, 2, and 6, but in Chaldean it becomes the 8, so it becomes 7, 2, 8, 6. Just the letter O. This 686, okay, these are in Pythagorean, Chaldean, and in Gematria. 686, 1 letter D, okay, 1 letter C, right away DC, 3 X's for 72, a V and a 1. Why? Because that's how you do it in Roman numerals. And at the same time, go to Monopoly. Take one of every bill in Monopoly, a 500, a 100, a 50, a 50. Is it 3 10s in Monopoly? A 50, excuse me. A 50, a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1. And now you got Monopoly, Roman numerals, Chaldean, talking about O. We do know that when we design the letter O, we can design it with the number 7, because one of the ways to design a letter, I'm just trying to see, is that if we were designing it by connecting this side to this side, what would happen? Because we have the Y division, where we're holding on to here and here, here and here, here and here, here and here, gives us the 8 positions. Okay, do you understand? Here's a position hole here, and here's a position here. This curvature is the R. It's also the 7. If I split this in half and it was the letter O, okay, it'll become the number 3. And I'm going to show you it right here. See the number 7 here? See the number 7 here inside the circle? Well, this line that goes across is number 1. This angle that goes this way is part of your triangle. It also creates your U, your closed U. Do you see the way it gets closed? Okay, I'm not sure how it works. Could be the letter G, I don't know. Here's your 454. 454, 17. 1 and the 7th gate come together, and you become 454. Why? 5 is in the center. To your left and to your right, above and below, is 2 and 8 time heaven, okay, that comes into your soul. And on each side is 4 and 6, or 6 and 4. 64, 4 and 6, 24 and 10, 34. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 equals 7, equals 19. The other side equals 19. Okay, what you got to do is take 19 and 19. It's S and S. Put the 2 snakes together. Or take 19 and 19 in between. 1, 9, 1. So you go 1, 91, 9. And that's the spirit. That's the number of the spirit connected to the soul. Have you ever thought about Washington, Highway 5? Well, Highway 5 has to be next to 4. Highway 5 has to be next to 2 and 8. Okay? Somehow, whatever I'm saying right now is because Los Angeles, in Montreal where I live, they built a 5-mile or 10-mile by 10-mile island. And it's been there for 50 years. Don't you think it would be the same thing? San Diego? San Diego is actually a zoo. They built it. They built most of the angle. They built the right off of the mountains coming out of LA. They extended it all the way to Mexico, only to have the land to be able to take over both Mexico, this side and that side, and have to make it look like people are crossing the border and everything is normal. But it never was normal, never has been normal, because it's all been built that way. They put sand in Florida. They called it the Keys. They put sand in California. They called it San Diego. San Diego by the beach, right? You tell me and I tell you, and we think together, and whatever the answer is, it is. Let's not deny that the truth is whatever the result is. If there is an area space, and the area space has a number, but the number doesn't jive, then they built the island. Waterworld. It was all about Waterworld. Finally, they found California out in Waterworld. Is that what it was about? They built areas. They moved islands together. The islands that are all held together right now because of the bridges and everything, those were built islands. So now they're being held together somehow by moving dirt and putting some guck underneath it. They move the oil around. Maybe they're taking out the oil, because by removing the oil, they get the earth to stick to each other. But I don't believe in that. Number 73, split a 0 in half by a 1. The minute you split a 0 in half by a 1, can you do it this way? You put a triangle inside of this. Okay, here's your 3 sides of 7. I'm not really sure where I want to go with this. You see how you cover up the space here? By creating this 1 area, 2 areas, okay? 3rd area in the center, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2 is the 5 would be described. This design area over here is not on line. It's in between the lines and only created because of the size of the image created. Being able to come and put its leg here and here to close down this area and to close down this area to box us off inside the world we're in. You see the way 7 and 3, put 2 7s together, you make the 3. Everybody knows that. And it's part of the Mark Rodin's creation of energy, if you want to make it look that way. Because we can always make it like that. 3 worlds is 666, the letter M for love, 10, 10, 10. Why? Because this is the 18th letter in Greek. 13, 1 and 3 is 4. 3 created from 2 7s, 7, 3, 4. Number 29, I don't remember. So we were doing low shoe. Okay, I was doing low shoe, and I was also doing Idaho at the same time, because Idaho, the ID inside of Idaho, okay, 4 and 9 is sitting inside Mercury and is sitting inside Venus, but it actually comes from Mars and Pluto to sit inside 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 goes into 3. So 4 and 9, and over here is number 2. 4, 6, and 9 is 15. Okay, what are we going to do? This area over here and this area over here is normally 4 and 3, 7. Now it's 2 and 3. Now it's Venus and Earth come together to create inside of Jupiter. And Jupiter does not change in low shoe. You, me, the concern, the sea, gull. What is the gull? What is it all about? How does this work? I don't know. Just wanted to do something quick. Thank you for watching Raphael 7286. I'll try and share this. Oh, but there's something big time happening connected up north. That lake, kill Barney. Well, you tell me about Barney and Fred. You tell me about Wilma and Pebbles and Bam Bam. You tell me about Dino and Hoppy, and I'll ask you what's going on in Idaho inside the water system, because I do know Kansas City, okay, they get those tornadoes for a reason, because they're pushing the winds upstream. We're living through where the Great Lakes are actually monitors for the sky. Same with Niagara Falls, and same goes down for whatever else is moving underneath the lakes over by Hoover Dam. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Let's say Hoover Dam would be reverted to spirit of soul. Why? Because it's usually the 8th position. They switched it with the one position, saying resident angel of 666, because of the value of 2 inside of Chaldean. Okay, the value of 2 inside Chaldean. So that would mean that they would have to switch Hoover Dam. Okay, and put, instead of 88 for H&H of Hoover Dam, they would also switch Highway 93, which would be Pluto and Earth. And it's just so perfect, recreating it with Venus and Saturn. That's really freaky. That's the doghouse again. So we know this is a created world. We all know there's something more to it, and we've all been working on a piece of the puzzle, even if we didn't know, because whatever you have learned in your life will go towards the piece of the puzzle that if you ask the question, what was creation and how did it happen and what is parts of it, you already have the beginning of the answer. Raphael 7286, thank you for watching.